learn so much about watching them interact and the rituals and the family life that they actually have, that people don't realize how involved their actual society is.
People forget that we arose in civilization on the backs of horses. And you know, and we should always preserve them and try to take care of them.
It's just a joy to be able to watch them do what they do in the wild.
Nevada, home to America's most abundant population of wild horses. Here, next to the Carson River, this herd thrives on the vegetation that the river provides. For these reasons, the BLM believes that the horses must be managed.
The Wild Horse and Burro Act of 1971 said that horses have to be managed where they were found in 1971. And even if they weren't managed within those areas, eventually they would overpopulate and consume all the native forage.
Managed simply means gathering up a certain amount of horses to keep the population down. This has stirred up many opinions and controversies.
I'm totally against the roundups. I don't see them as a way of management. The idea of collecting up whole bunches of them, and using the helicopters especially.
The BLM uses helicopters as a safe and efficient way of corralling the horses.
To effectively capture that many horses requires a helicopter, and it doesn't. The helicopter gets behind them and chases them in, and very few horses get injured and very few die. They estimate less than 1% of the horses captured die.
The horses that do get hurt are the ones that are old, sick, or hurt themselves in the process. Once the horses are rounded up, they are transported back to a holding facility and put up for adoption.
Right here.
Betty Retzer helps and saves the horses by adopting them from the BLM.
They were all wild at one time. I have 7 Mustangs of my own. I wish that they could still be out running free, but since they couldn't be, I'm glad that I have them. And they've been very special to me. They're very, I don't know what the word is that I want to use. In tune to your emotions and in tune to your feelings.
Although the horses are forced out of their environment, they can be happy in a caring home.
Anybody can adopt a horse that meets the requirements, and there's a few requirements for the horse, and then it costs $125.
In the end, it could save their lives.
Up in Story County, where the wild ponies run, gold was mined that fueled the Civil War. There's a fierce but friendly people, and if you ask them to A1, they'll tell you there's still a lot of things worth fighting for. Up in Story County, the Mustang still runs free. The eagle soars above the pinyon pines, and we know these horses stand for something that is precious and more rare than all the silver and the gold from them old mines. So let them run, let them run. Let them wild ponies run. Don't you brand them, don't you break them. Don't you let the killers take a single one. Let them run.